The background apparently has decided it's going to have a mood here today, so it's going to do a variety of things instead of just sitting quietly on one color. That's not the end of the world, but I am going to change it. Let's see if we can use channel points to change that. Red, no, temporarily unavailable. Can't use channel points. That's dumb. Can I use commands? Not if I don't spell it right, I can't. That looks better. It almost looks like it set the background. Hey, all right. I think I'm ready to go. That was messy. That was bad. Sunday night, I tell you. Sunday night daylight savings. Welcome to winter, everyone. Tell me, why is it that the shortest day of the year, on one side of the day, on one side of the shortest day of the year, Christmas essentially, the winter equinox. On one side, the days are getting shorter, and then the other side, the days are getting longer. Is that, or is that not, a middle point? The solstice is a middle point. The equinox is a middle point as well. They represent the middle of a thing. The season of winter, one would suggest. Winter, fuck all the damn rules. Winter runs from now, early November, through to like February. And then it's spring. If it's not, the whole thing is fucked up. And why did the background just change? The whole thing is fucked up. The solstice is a middle point. But anyway, between the fact that it is a Sunday, and I don't normally stream on Sundays, but it is the new norm because, my God, look at this mustache. Because I'm in a show. I've got a role in a local theatre production. In fact, I'm probably going to do a whole lot more of those in the next little bit, I think. I feel myself committing to those. And I have rehearsals on Monday evenings, which was Monday evenings, Wednesday evenings, Thursday evenings. These things were all... Monday was my every week, and then I tried to get into some alternate days during the week. Fridays and Saturdays are no good for viewers. So I tried to do other days of the week for streaming, and now they're all taken up with rehearsals. So rehearsals on a Sunday are in the afternoon, so I have evenings free on Sunday. So I am here. I'm going to commit to Sunday evening rehearsal, Sunday evening streams in the next bit going forward. And when I'm not personally required at rehearsal on a Wednesday, I will also come in on Wednesday and stream on those days as well. So we'll see what we can do. It's tough to be a streamer and not stream a lot. It's hard to find a following. I don't know. Am I looking for a following? I'm certainly not looking to make this a job. But I do like to hang out with folk while I play. I like to play single-player games in a multiplayer room. I don't like to play multiplayer games mostly. Do not like to play PvP multiplayer games. Co-op multiplayer games are tough because you have to be able to get your crew together regularly. I've got 17, I get 1,700 hours in this game. I can't find people to play that. Anyway, let's get into the game. Oh, we'll talk about some rugby as well. I have not watched the roundup of the weekend's rugby that I usually try and watch before I talk about it, so they can fill in gaps that I've missed. Although I don't think that's a particular problem. There wasn't an awful lot of New Zealand rugby on this weekend, or relevant rugby on this weekend, other than the 3 international matches which happened on Saturday, and I sat down and watched all of those. Saturday morning, here, my time in the States, opened up with England versus Australia in England at Twickenham. England's first game of the season, they had only been together for a week or so, so a little rust from them. And Australia have been doing fairly well and showing some improvement in the Rugby Championship and in the Lions series as well, for that matter. We thought they had a chance here. They were not good. And England are going to get better as they go along. So England were definitely better than Australia. They certainly outscored them, and they won the match handily, and they will improve. Australia just didn't look right. Might be partly because of the weather. They maybe committed the wrong team to a game that the weather closed in and made a bit of a slugfest. The Australians might have maybe run out some faster players that they would have not run out had they known what the weather was going to do. They might have run some stronger players instead of speed players. But, the English just beat them. And then the USA went to Scotland. I don't know why the USA went to Scotland. That doesn't seem to make an awful lot of sense to me. USA are not a Tier 1 rugby nation. Scotland is. Scotland are not at the top of the game of Tier 1 rugby nations, but they are, nonetheless, a Tier 1 rugby nation, and they showed it. 85-0. It's good for developing players to get some big game experience that helps them improve their game, but holy shit, that was a little much. Yeah, well, that was not great. Okay. All right, so somebody, I'm not sure who it was, Vex, came and joined me in this drop here. That I'm gearing up to have some people come and help me with some stuff that I'm stuck on, and he's put on all the gear, and now I've got to make sure he's here for the day. And then the third game of the weekend was New Zealand versus Ireland, and New Zealand are rated number 2 in the world, 1 in the world. They were number 1, but South Africa might have got that back. Anyway, New Zealand are either 1 or 2, and Ireland are number 3. So it was going to be a match of equals. It was going to be a good fight. Again, Ireland's first game of the season as well, so much like England, they are going to have some space for improvement. They look good to start with, but in the long run, New Zealand wore them down, absolutely kicked their butts. I have 12 bullets for my rifle. That seems like quite a small number. I've got obsidian and miasmic rounds there. Miasmic is not going to be helpful. The obsidians are... Did I put rounds in the chest? No. 300 rounds in each. At the end of the day, New Zealand were too strong for Ireland. It looked iffy. They didn't look great. There are 3 Barrett brothers on the New Zealand team. It's pretty impressive to have 3 brothers from the same family make the national squad. But they do. And they're all very talented. 2 of them went off injured in the first 15 minutes. So that was not good. Not good for New Zealand to lose 2 of their key players in the first 15 minutes. Well, Ireland had a red card early on. That was weird. Commentators were talking about whether or not, at the time that the event happened, whether it needed to be a card at all. I definitely thought it needed to be a card, but I was very surprised when they upgraded the yellow card to a red card after off-field review. That did not make sense to me, and it seemed a little off, frankly. I don't remember what the score was, but New Zealand with a handy win at the end of it all. Charcoal. Do these things generate charcoal? No. And that uses it. Doesn't generate it. So it was a good game of rugby, a good weekend of rugby. The All Blacks kept me interested and excited, or nervous and afraid, depending on how you might look at that, for quite some time before they finally settled down and just won the bloody game. I put in a suggestion a long time ago that there should be a way to make gunpowder out of coal instead of charcoal. We should be able to do something with the charcoal, or with the coal as an alternate for charcoal. They said they'd put it into the game, but it is not there. They told fibs. I think I will continue to use my bow. While we're out here, instead of the gun, I'll save the gun for the big event that I've been working on. I've had such bad luck with pets, man. The pet situation frustrates me. I didn't want you to go outside. I want you to stay inside where you're safe. As soon as I go and take a damn mount out, it just fucking dies every time. The mounts are so dumb. They... Oh, it frustrates me. Where's the damn cat? Where's the cat gone? Need to go back inside? That's where the food is. The food and water is inside, so the cat should stay inside. The cat is back inside. Okay. Close the door again. Cannot seem to keep a mount alive, and there are achievements for getting mount levels and stuff, and I am achievement hunting, and I'm not having an awful lot of success at hunting those. There's brambles. There's only one brambles there. Okay, all good here. I need some food. I probably need to cook food, actually. I do. Oh, I have some food. I've got shepherd's roll. Is currently active. We'll make a savory roll. And what's the other one I make? Is it pie or a veg or a... I think it's a pie. Which pie is it? The vegetable pie, I think. Squash, soy and corn? That doesn't sound right. I mean, I've got all the stuff. It could be. It's not a... that's more like it. Rhubarb, soy and pumpkin. Or the vegetable... roll. Make 5 savory rolls as well. What goes in a savory roll? I don't have enough meat. Well, let's go get some meat. While that cooks, let's see, what do we got for meat? Where is a meat source? Not a very good meat source, but was it enough meat though? It should be enough meat. So I'm all about prepping for a major. A major what would you call it? Mission, something like that at the moment. And building up stocks so that I can bring some friends along, because I tried the mission by myself and it did not go well. It did not go well at all. Too many swarms that just were overwhelming. Could not handle the sheer number of things that I had to deal with. So we'll get some friends and we'll do it all again. Oh, I've got some hedgehogs handy. We'll definitely make sure I take those out when we do this thing. Hey, Sergeant Mac. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played this one. It's been a while since I've been around as well, frankly, at least consistently. Um, my normal main stream was a Monday night. I was pretty consistent about that. I just was inconsistent about any other streams. And then I started rehearsing for a local theatre production, and Monday nights are out. So I'm back to Icarus, and we're on a Sunday night. Happy Halloween. Happy daylight savings. Hope you're well. Good to see you again. Welcome back as well. I need... It's got 4 minutes till it's done. And... Right. Well, that reminds me of everything I need to know about Sergeant Mac. It must be mid-morning on a Monday there. All right, I need lots and lots of 2:30 p.m. Oh, daylight savings. Yes, right. That messes me up. We go from 7 hours. The daylight savings just switched for us yesterday, so you guys switched 3 weeks ago, a month ago maybe, something like that, I think. So normally it's during my summer we had a 7 hour difference, and then for a brief period there's a 6 hour difference, and then I switch over, and then through my winter it's a 5 hour difference, and then you guys spring forward and it's back to a 6 hour difference again for a while until we do it. I don't know why the times that we do it is so different, but there you go. All right, I need lots of charcoal. I wish there was a charcoal like burner, like I could like set out to just make charcoal. Charcoal's such a pain in this game. So yeah, 17 hour difference exactly. Yep, it's five hours in a day. All right, I'm gonna build some. Some campfires to make more charcoal. Fiber, sticks, and stones. Just finish your morning shifty. Nice. What sort of work do you do? Is this an old save? No, it's not an old save, but it's not a new drop either. This is one that this is an open world that I've been building for a while, and I haven't actually dropped into this game for quite some time, so I suppose it is an old save in a way. Do you ask that because I've got it built up quite well over time, or is there something about it that looks out of date? Out of date. Interesting. What about it looks out of date? Or is it just because I've got, like, graphics not turned up to the max? Is that... We're on the Prometheus map? Is that maybe part of it? Oh. Well, no, I do have the new update. I do have the latest... I do have the latest update and hotfix, but this stuff that's all here was built previously, so unless it's like retroactive, unless it's changing things, what are you seeing that that would change? It's all built out of scoria. Ah, the water pipes. Yes, these were laid quite some time ago. And that you're right, I had the new water pipe system looks much cleaner, and it gives many more options, and would I would definitely have tidied that up. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not terrible, right? I mean, considering what we had, I think my water pipes are actually laid out fairly nice. But you're right, the new update, if I was to lay it all out over again, it would be even better. Yeah, these were definitely laid a long time before that update. Oh, I missed it. My shepherd's roll expired. I missed the window between when the food ran out and when the actual piece of food in my inventory went bad. Alright, I could cook a whole lot more food to get ready for other people. Yeah, unacceptable. Unacceptable. This is not how we do it. Be better. Wait, nope, I don't need any of that. I forgot that I had all of this stuff over here. Definitely don't need to be turning meat into fat. Oh, great. Not entirely enthusiastic about the new the changes with plants and seeds and stuff. 50%, 110%. We'll pull both of those out. See if I've got some wheat seeds. I do have some wheat seeds. Some kumara as well. I used up some of that. I used some avocado. What else did I use? Pumpkin, mushroom. No potato, no corn, no tomatoes. Carrots. Soy, yes. Coffee, no. Watermelon, no. Alright, I think that was probably it. Rhubarb. Where's my rhubarb? There is no rhubarb. Well, I guess I need some new crop plots. Oh, I didn't need the pumpkins. they can go to the pets. Flour for pastry. I've been looking for some gluten-free pastry. I don't really want to make my own. I need to make some sausage rolls for next time I have a little event here. Watch the rugby with some lads on Saturday our time. Saturday afternoon. It was nice to have a mid-afternoon game here stateside time. I made some rice bubble slices for them, which was a little bit of a shock to their system because their Rice Krispie treats are quite different. I'd rather just have a regular old sausage roll, but that'll make me sick, so let's not do that. Alright, crop plots. Iron. I think I prefer the iron to the hydroponic. I think that the what do you call it? Return on investment maybe is better. I need 4 of them, so I need 40 iron, 50 sulfur, 80 dirt. 40 iron, 50 sulfur. What's that? Nope, not in there. In there. I need to get some copper and turn that into copper wire. I need 80 of that, and copper is a 5-to-1 for iron, so I need to make 16 of them. Let's get some sleep, seeing as how the sun has gone down and the music has got all gentle. Now the music is uplifting as we do mornings. And I need a shovel. Do you have the shovels? Yes, you do. Iron shovels? Do we have any titanium shovels? We do not have any titanium shovels. I don't know why we have 3 iron shovels. I have the water tool. I do have the water tool. Oh, it'll be my first time to experiment with the new water tool. With the improved water tool. We'll see how that goes. Let's grab the crop plots out of here. 4 of them. Yikes. That might have got me. Let's deploy 1, 2, 3, 4. Curved straight. Oh, hi. I got no shelter down here. I'm underneath the greenhouse. I should think I've got shelter. Where was I? I was, oh, I've broken the water pipe. Because I had to change tools. Why am I still getting red lines? I understand there's a storm, but I'm not exposed. We're still gonna... Yeah, I mean... The straight lines, the curved lines, that's like the main difference. The fact that you can make that switch. I don't see it being particularly different. All my lines are already nice and straight, and this would be better. I could join them all here. Well, I mean, no, you can't. Can I join that one to there? No, it's too far anyway. Shouldn't be too far. It is too far, look at that. It's 2 squares is too far. You can only go 1.5 anyway. And switching it between curved and straight, and I don't see it being any different. Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. That is different. A nice sweep instead of a corner, but that's pretty minor, and I already had ways to do that. Really, like I knew how to make those. So I don't think that my setup would be any different if I had built the water pipes here after the update. Maybe I would have been the ones that I was lazy about, like making them tidy with a single click. It would have been easier to do. And definitely this mess under here would have been. So I've got the 4 heat modifiers. Watch as I walk up to these fire pits that have gone out because we just had a storm. Oh, back up even further then. There you go. Heat modifiers. 1, 2, 3 of them. Because they're on. They're on. Alright, so now we have 4 new crop plots into which I shall plant some rhubarb. Ooh, interesting. And some wheat. 1 wheat because I've been doing them in banks of 3, and the last bank I did, for some reason, I only made 2 iron crop plots. So we only got 2 in there, and so that'll fill up the gap. And then we'll put down some of these. Do I really not have any rhubarb? That blows me away. I must have had rhubarb. Somewhere at some point. Did I switch it out because I wasn't using it? Well, I guess I'm using it now. Needed more wheat probably was what the answer was there. I'm pretty happy with the way these came out. Nice straight lines on my things. I buried some foundation, some floors under the ground here so that I could get them all lined up perfectly straight because they snap together. Even under the ground they snap together. And then the railings snapped onto them. Now the stuff under the ground is in terrible shape, breaking. You can't repair it though because you can't get to it because it's under the ground. There we go. You can get to that one. That one's at durability 84 of 1200, but they never completely break. They always have just a tiny little bit left, which is enough to snap something too. So we have some nice clean straight lines there that seal things up, and the railings themselves are in great condition. Deliberately built the house and the barn on different grids, just to give a little bit of variety to things. What's the return on rhubarb? 1 to 1. Should have some more flour now with which to make some more pastry. That's right. This is why I use flour, pastry-based recipes instead of bread-based recipes. One flour, one fat to make pastry, but like five flour to make bread. All right, so we want them to have savory rolls, shepherd's rolls, and vegetable rolls. I know what the other thing was. I do make pie for myself because I've got 4 food slots, and most people don't. So I don't need to make them for everyone. 3 minutes. That has 6 minutes till spoil. Okay, so when my food expires on both of those, I need to eat food into all 3 slots. Into 3 of the 4 slots, not all 4 slots. And we are making the same food for my incoming teammates as myself. All the rolls, all 3 rolls. But not cheese rolls. Nope, not making cheese rolls. Not even worth it. Like, the amount of effort that goes into making cheese is absolutely not worth. Like, you're better off making one of these other rolls anyway. Alright, kumara, raw meat carrot, avocado, raw meat mushroom. Kumara carrot. Make 30 of each of those. Raw meat, not enough raw meat to make. Close, but not there. I don't remember what we were looking at. Total set. Oh, I need to make 20 because I've only got 2 incoming teammates. Ha ha ha! Have you been playing much, Mac? It's she's been out a while now. 5 years. What's the update number on this one? It's crazy. The number of updates they've done. I am like so happy to have just thrown money at them every single time they've done a DLC because what they've done has been phenomenal. Week number 204 is the current one. Oh, new decorations. I should take a look at the rustic decorations and see what we've got out of that. That's one way of doing it. Alright, the food's all run out, so consume, consume, consume. Decorations. Do I have a decorations table? I don't appear to have a decorations table. Probably, are they even at the decorations table, or are they here? Guess I should upgrade that. I don't see the point in advance making a electric carpentry and masonry benches. But I don't have a decorations table, and that is a failure. Also, don't really have anywhere to put it. I suppose I could put it there, but it doesn't belong in the bedroom. I can move that chest. Give me a little bit of space, but not really enough. Well, if I move that chest, I could maybe put the trophy bench in there, and then the decorations table could go to there. Does the trophy bench fit in there? Ugh, so many things. So many things. It's nothing that I really want to put up there, but let's put these dudes up here just to get them out of inventory. Some of the Prometheus missions are just killer on like time, the effort involved in finishing them up. Well, let's make a bearskin rug. I do feel like the bearskin rug belongs in front of the fire, and this mat thing here could go in front of the door, but is what it is. See if I can fit that over there by the carpentry bench. No, it doesn't fit in that space. That's kind of an ugly place to put it, but nonetheless, it's where I'm going to put it. Alright, so let's make a trophy bench and a advanced carpentry bench. No, not a trophy bench. The thing with the rustic furniture in it. It's a bench. Let's see if we can find it from that. It's a decoration bench. That was the word I was looking for. And the word I no doubt said several times while I was talking about it and then completely forgot at the moment I needed to actually type it. Craft one of those and an advanced. Oh, what's the carpentry bench? Or it just goes from regular to electric. 60 steel? Goodness. I do believe this one is bigger than the trophy bench, but maybe it's not. Alright, let's see what the rustic decorations look like. We should have rustic here. It's got no things in it. Oh, that's a rustic bed is 110 sleep quality now. Is that what I've built for myself? It didn't used to be. No, that's a carved wood. I thought I fixed those lights. Total coziness, 318. Total coziness, 290. Is that the difference between the two beds? 28? A rustic, 110. Industrial, 120. Brutalist, 120. Art Deco, 120. Well, I don't need the rustic then. I should make myself an industrial. Wait, I haven't got a rustic. I've got a carved. Which are the two things that come out of this? The carved is a 120. So the rustic and the wooden are 110. Carved is 120. Why? Why does the carved, which is only 10% better sleep quality, give 28 better sleep? 28 better coziness. Well, that's only 6 points in the coziness as well. Weird. I don't know. And I'm not going to upgrade that to an electric bench at the moment. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Considering I don't need anything out of it, it's definitely not worth it. What do I need? Do we have all of their gear here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of gear, a backpack, some health tonics, a gun, 300 pieces of ammunition, alterations on all of the pieces of equipment, food. Oh, food. Ah, it expired. Ah. Savory roll. What do I need to make a savory roll? Because I need to replace them. Avocado, meat, mushroom. But why the avocado, meat and mushroom? Why did they stay at a low quality? Should have left full stacks in the oven so that they could take the top one off. Alright, so we got 2 rolls. We don't have all the rolls that they need. We have 2 rolls. The third roll, we have the pastry for them. The third roll is going to be the vegetable roll. Rhubarb, soy, and pumpkin. Alright, gotta remember to come back for that so that it doesn't sit in the stove and go bad. Other than that, I think we're ready. No, I need more ammunition. More charcoal. More ammo. Is there anything I can merge or take out of there? I don't suppose they need that much wood. Will it empty stacks? Yes. So, should be able to do... Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that, and we're not going to overflow. Why can't I repair that? I have to put it in to do the repair on it? Why can't I repair that? It's weird. Almost full stack. There's one. I need to go and buy some more obsidian from the store, apparently. could go and collect it, but it's just not worth the effort. Unless I don't have money. Why can't I repair those? I don't need them repaired, but that's interesting. Oh, I did buy the upgrade, the pack. I have no legendary licenses. I do have some biomass, but no licenses. I don't know anything about that and how that works, so we will ignore it for now. Resources. I need obsidian. It's a shame obsidian costs red exotics. The other one going to take off. No, they're both there. What? What? This should have dispatched with all the stuff in it. Just send it so it doesn't get lost. I have lost exotics before. No shortage of titanium and platinum. Do we have more? We do have more gunpowder. I think we're there. We're just waiting on the obsidian and the gunpowder. So now, probably a time to wrap this stream up because now I need to get some guys together. Put a call out. Plan a time, which will be this time next week, will be my hope that we'll get some folk together and we're going to run over to where I've got this mission partially in progress, but it's gone to shit because I got overwhelmed. We are in hard. It was a little much for me, all on my onesome. I wonder if I set them on fire, if they will break the wall, if they'll set the walls on fire. If I hit them with obsidian, do they go enough on fire that they will break down walls? That they will set walls ablaze? A wound that is on fire. Hopefully not. Hopefully that just means that they take burn damage over time, and not that they'll burn everything down around you. It's been a while since we had that happen, but it certainly was a feature in the early days. Holy shit. Right, that is all the obsidian-based firepower that I can make. My Asmic is not going to be much good. I've got no more bullets. I have more obsidian. I have no more bullets. Well, I guess I didn't need to buy 2 stacks of it then, did I? I do have... well, I have more obsidian. I don't... that's not the shortage. The bullets is the shortage. And I can take my Asmic rounds for right now, where I am. They will do some damage here, in this part of the world. I do love this. It is now 6:40 in the evening here. We have a lovely sunset evening. Some nice firelight here as well. And still got my well-rested buff. It lasts more than a full day. So essentially it never turns off. Gotta remember to take my vitamins as well. A permanent well-rested buff. Okay, we can get some more gunpowder, but we're doing pretty good on that, actually. So if I give 300 to the guy that has no ammo, I don't know what the guy that already has some has, and I have none. So I need to make a lot more ammo. I do not want to run out of ammo. So we're going to need a whole lot more gunpowder, which means we're waiting on a whole lot more charcoal to make. Where is my... where's my sulfur? Well, why'd you have to fall in the water for? Well, I guess you can stay there then. The more once hunted to extinction again, you've killed it. Once hunted to extinction in ancient New Zealand. Ancient, not really that old. Certainly not as long ago as a lot of other things we consider ancient. Now you've killed it again. Congratulations. Go check the greenhouse again. Can probably take everything except potatoes, squash, and strawberries. Everything except potatoes, squash, and strawberries. And the things that, of course, are not decayable. Well, wheat's not decayable either, but we don't need the coffee and the yeast and the lilies, the river reeds. Man, with the storms, you'd think that was like a core concept of the game or something. Alright, that looks good. Just a wee storm anyway. Just a wee storm. Alright, they all got filled. What happened to the carrots? Did I not harvest carrots? You can turn corn into flour? That was not what I was planning on. Potato, corn flour, potato flour. Of course you can. Of course you can. Wheat flour is so expensive. 10 wheat to make 1 flour. I mean, it's not wrong. And sugar cubes. But I feel like the wheat yield is a little low, if that's your deal. These fires are all staying on, not just broken on, but actual on. I'll get some watermelons and carrots. Well, what was the deal with the carrots? Wait, we can take the watermelons, or at least enough that we get 12 of them. That may be just 1 stack. One. Where are they over here? 9, 18. We only need 12. Now the carrots. I don't have carrots laid down either. I'm using carrots in one of my like regular recipes. Oh, yeah, I do. And I harvested them. I just didn't have enough. They're not in my inventory, right? I didn't miss them. Just low on them. Okay. Need to harvest those more regularly. Regular. Lots of eggs in there, but I have 100. I have a full stack in the freezer, so we'll leave them there. What happens to eggs if you put them in the freezer? You know what happens to eggs if you put them in a microwave? Ah, scheißen. I knew I'd do that, didn't I? I knew I would do that. Alright, so let's fill up my pockets here with food. pay better attention to it this time. I don't know what I need here. Just grab a little of everything. Alright, I need 5 vegetables. I need 4 shepherds. And I need 2 savories. And then I need to put everything else back. Oh, are the mushrooms gonna expire before they get used? It's gonna be close. There we go. Nope, we're good. Alright, 10 of each in my pocket. That's a full stack. 9 minutes left on the ones that I've eaten. Let's go see if we can get some more gunpowder started. Should make sure there's enough water in the network, considering I just added some crop plots. They don't use a lot. Don't anticipate it being a problem, but good electricity, good water. Supply 1,000, demand 100. I think we're okay. We've got lots of storage on the electricity as well, which means that when we go, oh, we got new. I've got something I can do while we're waiting for next week, when we get some friends to come around. I must remember to message them all in the interim as well. We can put up the new solar panels. Well, we can explore the possibility of the new solar panels. The new roof solar panels. How much do they put out? They generate 6,000, same as the one on the ground. And they have the exact same cost. 30 electronic, 10 screws, 60 glass, 18 composite, and 8 carbon fiber. They are much nicer to be able to put these things on the roof than to put them on the ground out here like this. But these ones that are on the ground out here, I could move to somewhere else. And the ones that go on the roof kind of just go on the roof. They don't go anywhere else. The sun is in the south. So unfortunately I don't have any south-facing roof space to put them on. However, these are pointing north, and it doesn't seem to matter. So I don't... Well, they must fall into shadow. If the roof... Oh, we do have south-facing roof. That bit. But that would be shadowed from here in the morning. Well, they're flat. I wonder if they go on the walls. It's interesting that the New Zealand devs decided to put us in the northern hemisphere of the planet here. No, it's a radius 1250, requires 1500. It's not so much as I thought. That has taken damage from storms. That has not. So while that has more durability, that has more storm protection. In fact, they all have more storm protection than the waxed wood, even though the waxed wood is the strongest. It has the most durability. It's not necessarily the strongest. That's scoria, I think. That one, which is what I'm built out of. Yeah, that's scoria. If that's scoria, why are those got a durability of 3500? And this has a durability of 4000, 4500. Is that not scoria? Is it scoria versus scoria brick? That's a scoria brick wall, which has 4500. Are these not scoria brick walls? Look at that, it's got 3500. Scoria brick. Clay brick. Oh, I'm made out of clay brick. And these are scoria brick. The clay brick is also not taking any damage. That one has. The roof out of clay brick. I like the roof out of clay brick. But the walls could be scoria. We'll make these walls. Make the bedroom walls out of scoria. It's certainly uglier. The scoria that we have in New Zealand is different than the scoria in the United States. Completely different. In fact, the scoria in the United States is closer to clay than to volcanic rock, which is what we call scoria. In fact, the scoria in the States is like clay deposits that surrounded coal deposits that caught on fire and turned it basically into brick, pottery, that then broke up and shattered. So the clay brick goes... Wait, that is clay brick. Is that... No, that's stone... That's stone brick. That's scoria. That's the one on the end. That's not the one I wanted to do. That one. I have scoria now. Well, that's not all of the walls, but it is all the ones that I would want to put outside and not have to worry about very much. Anything else, wood, thatch, and you're asking for trouble, but we've come a long way since the stone walls. These waxed wood ones, that's that's an interesting number that they have put on those. I think they have overstated the strength of a waxed wooden wall. The only achievements that I have yet to get from the original set of achievements, not the new ones, I have several of the new ones to get. The only ones I have to get of the originals are the killing with bows and guns. There are a lot of those to be got, although I suppose this mission might help with the gun part of that. Any more consolidation that I can do there? No. Alright, that added 200, which is good, but not enough. We still need more. Yeah, nowhere near enough. I had 150 here. I've gone through 30 bullets just effing around here. I need a lot more bullets. I need a lot more bullets. More charcoal. All right, but that will do me for this evening. I will definitely be back next Sunday. I will maybe be back on Wednesday. My character is the third to die of the 10 people who die in this play. So I'm only needed for the first half, which means I get to skip some rehearsals. I may be available on Wednesday, but I won't know until Tuesday night. So if I'm available on Wednesday, I will be here. We will play some more. We might not play some more Icarus because I'm gonna have to get a crew together, and we might plan that for Sunday. So I'll see what I can do. I might jump into Deus Ex. I've been meaning to play more of that. It plays a different kind of style of game, so give that a shot maybe. All right, I am out of here. Please don't forget to hug your loved ones and stay curious. Where's my controls? Good night.